So I combine like terms. Then I subtracted 49 from both sides. I subtracted the x to get rid of it from this side. Divide by 7 on each side, and I got negative 8. Check to see if it's right. I plug in negative 8 in for my x's. That's how those got there. Multiply, then add it. Multiply and add it. Add them. I got negative 15 equals negative 15. It worked. Distribute, so it's minus 2x minus a negative makes it plus 15. That's where most mistakes happen. Combine like terms. And then I added 4x to each side. And that's how I ended up with the negative 2x. Subtract 15 from both sides. Divide by negative 2. And I get a negative divided by negative is positive 11. 7 out of 8 people like the Giants. So I have like over the total. And I did how many like out of the total. Multiply by 1645 on each side, and you get 11 or 411 like the Giants. Added 4 each time. Add 4 each time. So that's adding 4 a bunch of times. You're adding 4 multiple times. That's multiplication. So it's 4x plus whatever the zero figure, that's where you started, 2 plus 2. That's my rule. 1,000, figure 1,000. So there's my figure number I plugged in. 1,000 for the x. Multiply, add 2, and I get 402. The function notation. You have to take in this negative 5, plug it in for the x and for the x. So then you square before you multiply. So that's 25 times negative 2 is negative 50. Negative times a positive makes it negative. Add them together, you get negative 70. Flipping it on the other side. Y equals negative 3 times the x plus 2. So you have to take an x value and plug it in, 1. 1 times negative 3 is negative 3, plus 2 is negative 1. So then I go 1, negative 1, put a dot. Plug in 0. 0 times negative 3 is 0. 0 plus 2 is 2. 0, 2. Just do that for all the points, and you get your nice straight line. Don't forget to put the arrows on. Same type of problem here, except this is going to end up looking like a parabola because it has an x squared in it. Y equals the x squared plus 6 times the x plus 1. If I plug in 0 and 0, I get 0 plus 0 gives me 1. So I plot the point, 0, 1. I plug in 1, 1, 1. 1 plus 6 plus 1 gives me the 8. 1, 8. I seen it's going up too far, so I'm going to go plug in negative 1 now. Negative 1. So negative 1 squared is 1. And this will become negative 6 now. So then I have 1 minus 6 is negative 5, plus 1 is negative 4. So negative 1, negative 4. Negative 2 gives me 4 minus 12 plus 1. Negative 8 plus 1 is negative 7. So I go over negative 2, now negative 7, put a dot. And I just keep plotting them, keep plugging them in until you make the curve, and then you finish off your parabola.